Today we're going to start with thrifting at Goodwill. I went to my local Goodwill today to see if there was anything that I could find that I might need. It was pretty packed. I had a hard time getting my cart through some of the spaces. I spotted this dresser that I thought had a lot of potential with a new paint job and some new hardware. I did pass on it because I don't really have room to store pieces of furniture to then make them over. I moved on to the back to the housewares to see if I could find anything. They had these green glass jugs, which were neat. I think they wanted like $5.99 or $6.99 for them. So I did pass on them because I didn't absolutely love them and didn't really have an idea for them. I looked over at the glassware. It looked like someone was getting rid of all of their little copper pan collection. This enamel set was nice, but it didn't go with anything that I have. Wasn't my style. But the white with the red rim, there was 2 bowls and then a small little pan. I wasn't sure if this was old and then realized it didn't look like it was copper, so I put it back. I am usually drawn to these milk glass plates or dishes, although I don't really have a spot for them. This old-fashioned iron was super heavy. It was kind of neat. I thought this set of these mugs were definitely vintage. I looked at this clock a few times and debated on it, but I don't know, something just didn't work for me. I thought this was a pretty picture. It looked like something that someone made or maybe they painted. It had some initials at the bottom, but I did leave it behind. I saw these glass insulators. They would be neat to display somewhere. And of course, I am always drawn to little white pottery pieces. I checked out their baskets. Didn't really find anything that I needed or really liked. This was an odd pig basket. I did look through the holiday stuff, although I'm not really buying holiday stuff. I thought this would be really cute if you spray painted it white and then lit it up at Christmas time. Would be a cute idea. This would also be cute to paint or to leave as is and put like umbrellas or something like that in. I looked at this pig cutting board again. I've picked it up before, but put it back. These were candles. They looked very old, not my style, so I left it. I thought this was cute and looked a little old-fashioned, but when I picked it up, it was plastic and not wood. I found this probably CD rack, but I thought it would be cute to tip on its side like this and place some plates in it. This was kind of a pretty pottery piece. This would be a cute planter. Again, I didn't really have a need for it and have some other items that are kind of like it already. Alright, next up I'm going to do a chair makeover. I actually found this chair on the side of the road. Yes, I picked it up. I haven't really ever done that before, but I did do it this time. It was very old and I could see a lot of potential in it. So I brought it home and I had hosed it off and took it apart and let it dry. I began sanding it down. It had a lot of stain and varnish on it, and I wanted to get a lot of that shine off of it. So I worked for days on sanding it down and then wiping it down and letting it dry just to get all the dust and everything off of it. After I'd wiped it down, I let it dry, and I went inside and took this folk art home decor wax in antique, and I added it to a jar with some water. I gave the chair a good coat of the watered down wax, and then I cut a piece of cardboard to fit the seat just to sit on top of the springs. I purchased this polyfoam square piece for the cushion of the chair. I got it from Hobby Lobby. It was $29.99. They had 30% off, so I did spend $20 on this. I used this piece of fabric that was a tablecloth that I thrifted for $1. I went ahead and laid the cushion down with the fabric inside out and pinned it together where I would need to sew it. I took a piece of drop cloth and cut it down to fit the top of the seat of the chair. I used these decorative nail brads for the front of the chair, and then I took a staple gun and stapled the drop cloth onto the sides of the chair. I folded it over on the sides just to give it a little bit of a cleaner look from the sides. I brought my chair back in and I put the cushion on it that I had sewn and added a pillow. And this is how my curbside find turned out. Let me know in the comments below if this chair is something that you would have picked up if you had seen it on the side of the road. Thanks for watching.